This is the book, 1 Peter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Right, double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the old free like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. And shalom to the few sisters that's taking heed and getting order in these last days. I'm brother number one coming at you another video, little one's edifying, really another news alert, just scrolling through, social media, and seen a video, which I didn't want to play the video. If you want, feel free to go to the brother page, and watch it, because I know that the thing that pretty much get my video flagged, the lady that's saying it, but when you read it, it just says director of CDC says the 10th, right, the next, right, the shot is coming this fall. The next shot is coming this fall, 2024, right? And she's telling you to be prepared for it. Right, to take it, right, and that's why we out here to blow the trumpet to go against that, trying to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, right, really the elect within the 12 tribes of Israel, man, the 144 and that 1/3 remnant, whoever they may be, but I'm a part of that remnant, but they're already letting you know these things are coming, right, and with that being said, you're gonna have a squeeze, right, like we always say. Gradualism is going to keep getting tighter and tighter and tighter, so hey, he's definitely finna come with that wrath, he definitely finna come with more tricks, we're gonna grab all of those precepts, Lord willing, but I started off in the book of 1 Peter 5 and 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, right, that devil who Esau Edom, it's as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, right? So this is another time to be gearing up in the spirit, being ready for the battle, because it's going to be a real battle, man. It's going to be temptation. It's going to be on high. Let's get that word sober. We ain't talking about no alcohol. That's good too. Don't get me wrong, that's good too, right? But it also goes to the outline of biblical usage: to be sober, to be calm and collected in spirit. Because this man is going to come down with what? Great wrath. Let's grab that right quick. Let's come back to this. Revelation 12, verse 12. It's like it. Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to you having great wrath, because he knows that he have but a short time. So if he coming down with this great wrath, you want to be calm and collective in spirit, man. You got to be sober. You got to be watching out for these snares, right? Because he's coming with them. He come with all tricks. That's why scripture tell us to be to walk circumspectly, right? And that's just, get the word devil. It should be the same also in 1 Peter 5 and 8, right? Going to what the Greek word diablos, right? Prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely, right? False accuser, metaphorically applied to a man, right? By the opposing of God, right? May be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him, right? Because here you have it, Esau Edom. We have our own laws. Esau Edom has it to where he goes against all of our laws, right? So this case in point, that just shows you who the devil is, right? In a physical form, Job 9:24, right? But 1 Peter 5 and 8, right? I'm just pretty much bringing out scriptures on that, like I said, that video, but she's already giving you the warning, it's coming, and this is why we telling you, hey, be prepared, because anything can strike in between time, like we always tell you also, hey, just because they say fall 2024, hey, things can always happen before time, man. That's how it is when you're dealing with your enemy. You can't count him out. Can't really just put him in a box like that, because he's going to try to, that's Esau. He's slick like that. They got to always be circumspect. So it says, 1 Peter 5:8, be sober, right? Be sober, right? In the spirit, paying attention. Be vigilant, because your adversary, right? We're gonna grab those words too. Let's get vigilant, right? Give strict attention, right? You're gonna be looking. You need to have your head on the swivel. Paying attention. This right gonna line up with what? The book of Ephesians 5:14, right? Ephesians 5:14, verse 14, verse 15. You gotta have strict attention. You gotta be out on the swivel as if it's an owl. You gotta be looking all around, being circumspect, right? It says to take heed, right? Lest through remission and indolence, some destructive calamity suddenly to overtake one, right? Because if you're not being vigilant, it's something going to overtake you. Matter of fact, that reminds me of the book of is it Ecclesiastes 9 verse 12. For man knoweth not his time. Let's go back out. Matter of fact, hey, number one, to watch. Right, this is the job of a prophet, right? We watching, and we blowing the horn. So we're telling you what's coming, right? Let's go back. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, right? This man is ready to what? Come down with wrath. He's setting up snares, man. He's ready to what? Really get rid of the 12 tribes of Israel, like we always say. He want his birthright back. He want that birthright back, and he come with all tricks, man. When my boys say on life, all hands on deck. But it says, as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, right? So if your mind is not on the swivel spiritually, not coming to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, watching out for your enemy, man. Esau got you, right? This man is the most craftiest person on earth, And he coming with smooth sayings, smooth words to deceive you, thinking he's not. Right? You see how he had got Eve, and hell, we in the shit that we in now. Right? Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Is it Proverbs or Psalm 22? Let's try Proverbs first. Right? Proverbs 22:3. Right? Call law Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished, right? Because, here you have it. These calamities is really much, it's increasing right in your face, right? The prudent man going to foresee these evil times. Right? It's going to make sense. Well, if you remember how it went down in the start of 2020, it got kind of bad, And there's also a time to be also, getting used to your herbs and, your fruits, fasting a lot more. Because ain't no telling, man, the fall, they could be spraying hella more chemtrails, but if you've been eating on your herbs and, your fruits, your body be able to fight off those, whatever's that's going to be in the air to where you don't have to run down, to Esau, man, right? Because, that's just how you do war. He pretty much makes you come to him, but the point is, right, it says a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, right? Let's see if we can grab prudent. It says, excuse me, sensible, right? And this right here be in a good way, right? Subtle, right? Subtile, crafty. It'll be in a good sense, not in a wicked way, Oh, it says usually in a bad sense, right? But we know a prudent man foreseeth the evil, right? Because it takes common sense to right to look look at what's going on. And, pretty much measure the time, but this is a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide of himself, right? That's common sense. A prudent man gonna see these bad times coming. They talking about the 10th shot, right? You want to keep going back to your how about you shot, asking for more armor, because it's going to be a real battle, right? But it says, but the simple pass on and are punished, because why they gonna take their raggedy ass down now, and they're gonna take it, man. They gonna get jabbed up. right? And pretty much they gonna die, man. You know, that's what's gonna happen, right? Another precept. Yeah, you guys got to bring out those, man, because at the end of the day, you can't trust your enemy. You cannot trust your enemy. He gonna come with these smooth sayings, right? And we know who gonna take them ultimately, right? The simple, right? But you cannot trust them, man. That's why we got here to warn you. They warning you that they finna come with it, and we warning you not to take it, right? Psalms 55 verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but what was in his heart, right? I mean, even though it was a lady, but the user has the face of saying those things, but it's really coming from Esau, these higher ups, right? The banking families. So the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, right? But what was in his heart? And ultimately these things are not to help you, man. That's just like the saying goes, a patient cured is money lost. And Esau's a greedy man, so why would he cure you and lose money? Right, so it's really just to keep having you crippled out here, man. Keep depending on him, right? And eventually get rid of you, because at the end of the day, Scripture talk about how Esau has a perpetual hatred towards us, right? Towards Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Meaning everlasting. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but what was in his heart? His words were softer than oil, yet with they drawn swords, right? Even though he come with as if he's not no threat. He is a threat, man. That's what a crafty, subtle creature will do, like Esau Edom, man. He stooped very low. Matter of fact, I go to my other Bible just to pull that up. Ecclesiastes 12. Come 11 the point, but I start at 10. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. They get on TV and tell you how good these shots are, but no, it's not, man. It's really to get rid of you, right? And you about to start seeing a lot of people, majority of them, just start following, hit the dirt, It says, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, right? Eventually it's going to show. You're going to know who Esau Edom is, right? When he really showed them horns. It says, verse 11, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Right, but the point is, he's gonna crouch very low. He's gonna come with these smooth sayings and act like as if he's not a threat the whole time. This is how he move. That's how crafty he is, man. Right? Don't count that man out, because he gonna come. He gonna eventually, like a snake. Matter of fact, it says, I'll go to 13 right quick. It says, who would pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as comes now wild beast? Just going into that, messing with a charmer, right? Messing with a charmer, a person that's going to play with a snake. That snake gonna be, bobbing your head to the music, thinking, I think y'all on the same wave. But whole time he bobbing and strike, Whole time you think you trying to please the snake and make it dance, right? But he just paying attention, seeing how he gonna strike you, But that's just the point on that, right? So it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but what was in his heart? His words were softer than oil, yet with they drawn swords. That's why the scriptures say, things written for a time, we're written for a time of learning. Think about the Native American Indians. Think about how they was putting what was it, chicken pox on the blankets. Never trust thy enemy. Now this man finna give you something for free. We know Esau never has given anybody nothing for free, so that's just that on that. Let me look at that picture again, right? That's what it was. Proverbs 14, verse 15. Because I remember, saying out here in Atlanta, we riding through the West End, and default had a whole little hut thing of you ain't even gotta get out your car. You know what I'm saying? You drive through the little drive-through. You know what I'm saying? You get pricked up with the jab. And you going on about your day, right? Because these folks really gonna, fall for it because these smooth sayings and the so-called benefit that they're gonna come with it, But this right here is the book of Proverbs 14, verse 15. It says, "The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going." Right, the prudent, that wise man, is gonna be looking well to his going. Like, because we know, these traps, these snares, right? These snares is being set forth. Right, we're going to see soon, right? You can mark that. Soon you're going to see benefits for receiving that jab, right? And it's preparation to get you ready for this charagma. You can see straight through it, man. It's preparation to get you ready for this charagma. If you're going to stick your hand out for that jab, you're going to stick your hand out for that charagma, man. That's what it is, man. Right, and think about it. Eastman hadn't even really put the squeeze down like that. Society's still functioning, and people are literally going to walk up because he said a couple of words. It was just so, he was so influenced to, go down there and get it, right? It's going to be like, hey, call all y'all about Shah, But it says, just imagine when he put that squeeze on people for real. You can't buy a trade unless you have that device, Hey, people are really gonna, be giving it up. Matter of fact, I read 12. It says, "There is a way that which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death." Because people gonna go down there thinking that's right. After they didn't heard the prophets, or after they didn't heard us tell them, don't go down there, don't trust in that man's system. Them men laying snares to get rid of you. Right, but people gonna take their monkey ass down there. All them prophets don't know what they talking about. All right, you finna dance with the devil, like the scripture said in Sirach 12 and 13. Who would pity a charmer that's bent by a serpent? Nope, we won't feel sorry for you. Right, family members, friends, whoever. You went down there playing with that snake. He got you. You let that man bite you. But it says the simple. Verse 15, "The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going." Right, we're looking towards Yahweh Shah to keep us in good standings in that day. 2 Corinthians. I'm almost done. 2 and 11. We're gonna bring out these same precepts. 2 and 11. It says, "Let Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Right? So, when you see things like this, we see straight through. It's like, oh man, we're getting closer to really the charagma. We're getting closer and closer to it because we know when you Google the word devices, it also goes into a plan. A scheme, a plot. And that's what we know that what Esau is doing. He's setting up a plan, a plot, a snare, right? Which we know a lot of people will fall to it, right? But the thing is, we warn you before it comes, right? We warn it goes before destruction. But yeah, it says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant," right? When you go to ignorant, it means to not know. We're well aware. That's why we blowing the horn, much as possible, telling you what the enemy's finna do before he actually do it, man. Because at the end of the day, Ezekiel 33 and 33, when these things shall come to pass, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. You was warned. That's why we can't feel sorry for you, man. All right, if you fall subject to Esau's snares. And I started off with the book of 1 Peter 5 and 8, so that had correlated me to what Ephesians 5 had said it, but I never grabbed it. I start at 15, right? Because sober and vigilant is the same thing as being circumspectly, right? It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly. No, not as fools, but as wise, right? Like I said, it's high time to awake out of sleep, right? The games is done, man. The mirth is really gone out of the earth. It's time to be walking circumspectly. They got these wars going on, food going up, gas going up. It's time to be paying attention, man. It says exactly, accurately, diligently, right? Perfectly. Let's get the word diligently. Okay. It says in a way that shows care, right? And conscious, dang, but the word got them swallow my tongue. Consciousness, I think that's how you pronounce it. Like I'm missing something, but anyway, I know the point. It says in one's work or duties, right? Because the thing about it is when you showing you supposed to be on duty, Like I say, hey, when you break down the word circumspectly, circ, CIRC, CIR, circ, goes in what circle, or a circle, pretty much a circle. And like I said earlier, when you being sober and vigilant, you look at it as if like it was a owl. An owl can look all the way around its head, man. It's always on the swivel, being circumspectly. Then spectacle means to spectate, what's going on. That's what we're doing. We're spectating it. So we're looking all around, we gathering information, we putting it together, lining it up with the scriptures. That's how you be wise, because we got to know where you at within prophecy, man. Let's see if we can get circumspectly. That's all they gave me. It's cool. Okay. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, right? Because the days are evil. All right, so that's just the point. I had another precept in my mind, but it slipped. But that's okay, though. Lord willing, I hit the point. And Lord willing, you go check out that clip, But, hey, they're pretty much putting it in your face. So we out here to blow the horn and tell you, hey, be prepared to tell these folks no, be prepared to lose whatever you have, because it ain't going with you, you know what I'm saying? So it's best to go ahead and prepare your mind spiritually, right, for Esau to come down with that wrath and that temptation, Matter of fact, and with that temptation, because you do want to be serving the Lord. So, hey, this is the part. It's like this is the part of it. I just bring it up. Lord is edifying. It says in Sirach 2 verse 1, my son, that thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So they're gonna come with real tempting ways, and you have to be ready to tell them, no, whether it's to lose your child, lose your job, lose your house, lose your car, whatever the case may be, right? Be prepared to say no. All right, because you're serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So, Lord willing, this was edifying to the point. I'm going to give out honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Hashem, Rekakadash. Till next time, Shalom.